Good morning, friends. Sheila Hall here with Peel the Onion Enterprises with day 3 of the Black Tent. And our focus this week is on why should women 40 and over lift the heavy stuff? And so day 3 is all about our cardiovascular system, our heart health. And it brings me to Genesis 2:21 because I was just sitting here and thinking about why did God use Adam's rib when he made woman, when he made Eve? Genesis 2:21 says, "And the Lord caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept, and he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh instead thereof. And the rib which the Lord had taken from man made he a woman, and brought her unto the man." What is like really awesome about this is, did you know that the ribs are the only bones in the body that can actually grow back and be as strong as the original bone? Not only do our ribs act like a cage to protect our heart and our lungs, but it's so amazing that they are the only bones in our body that can regenerate themselves. So, in other words, they will grow back, providing the rib is removed properly, of course. And of course, we know that God removed Adam's rib properly. And how awesome is it to think that the reason why he chose the rib, because he knew he wasn't doing Adam any harm, that his original rib was going to grow back to its original strength. The rib that protects our heart and our lungs. The rib that signifies to me God's love that he had when he made us, and also his breath that he breathed into our bodies to give us life. And so when I think about working out for the heart, for the chest and the back and the lungs, which we did today, I think about God's love, how much he loves us. And so if you working out your chest and your back, try to think about that for a moment while you're working out and see the strength that will probably overcome you when you're working out. I mean, it's this powerful pump of adrenaline and blood flow. And why is that so good for our heart? Well, let me tell you. In the is it the Journal of Strength and Conditioning found that pumping iron can reduce your risk of heart disease. It has been proven that a healthy form of exercising, which includes lifting weights, from the American Heart Association, says that it can reduce your risk of heart disease. And also, it can help with of course, your waist circumference and your high triglycerides and elevated blood pressure and elevated glucose levels. So that can found to lower all that stuff. God wants us to protect our heart, to protect the very breath that he breathed into us. He wants us to move so we can keep that strong, just like the bone, just like he wants protection around us. So when you think about when you go into the black tent, because in day 1 we talk about the bones and how it's used to help us walk and to stand up straight. And that's your first form of movement. You got to walk into it. Walk into the dark places, the places that we usually want to walk away from. We got to walk towards it. And then when we enter in, be able to have the skin, remember day 2? Tight skin, strong skin, to be able to face whatever it is in those dark places. But then there's love. There's love in that. There's love in that. There's heart love. There's the breath of life love. God is there protecting us. God is there shielding our heart and shielding what might affect us from breathing. You know how when we get frightened or nervous, we want to hold our breath. God is saying, breathe. I'm here. I have formed this protection around you. And even if it breaks, even if someone breaks it, as long as you concentrate on me, that I made you in love, that I love you so much, and I am here breathing life into you, you'll get over it. You'll get over that pain. You'll get over it because I made it for you to come back stronger. Just as strong as you were when I made you. So now we're sitting in this black tent, full of love, full of breath of life, together, waiting for day 4. Peace.